134 kilos. Big, tall guy at 6'5", up against the 6 feet tall Fakalelu. Similar records. Both these boys, Lakai with a heavier knockout advantage.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our super fight in the heavyweight division. It is scheduled for three-minute rounds of action. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He has 10 wins, 3 losses. Representing the Lions Pit, this is Arta, the Smiling Assassin, Fakalelu! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner is a finalist in the 2015 King of the Ring heavyweight division. He has 12 wins, 2 losses, representing ETK headquarters. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Paulo, the Barbarian Lakai!
Just a correction
Three
too.
when the bell rings, the referee in charge is the Rebel John
Fakalelu is an actual fact from Wellington. He's not an Australian fighter, fighting out of the Lions Pit in Wellington. Third man in centre ring, John the Rebel Conway.
All right, guys, first of all, you both protect yourselves at all times. You're listening to my instructions. You obey my instructions. When I call break, step away from each other until I say it's time to fight. Questions? Shake them up, guys. Best of luck. Back in your corner, out at the bell.
I think you could fit Alexei Serapisos in one of the Barbarian's biceps, to be honest.
Corey, all good?
He's a big boy. Pauli Lakai coming out of the red corner. Fakalelu, the Wellington fighter. Black shorts is the shorter of the two.
If you're at home and if you're wondering if we've changed rings, we haven't. These are just two very big men.
Yeah, we had to get some reinforcement in. Spinning back kick to the ribs, and Lakai does have a bit of extra padding around the midsection. Fakalelu, as expected, is moving around the ring. Oh, that spinning back fist was narrowly close to being a spinning elbow. Lakai just wanting to get his feet set. Fakalelu just making a miss at this point. Lakai sort of stuck out a leg and it stopped him from coming in. Nice combination work there from Fakalelu. Both these boys of Tongan descent originally. Fakalelu drifting right, coming back with some nice work with his hands again.
Does some great work with his hands, and after he finishes his exchange, he moves off nicely to make sure he's not in their pocket to be hit. Great work by Fakalelu.
Nice work with the overhand right and uppercut there. Lakai sucks it all up, but he doesn't want to take too much. 110 kilos is still 110. They can certainly hit. The chin doesn't get any more granite. There's a heavy kick. And a surprising dexterity from Lakai, who is stung into life. Fakalelu does not want to stay in the corner. But the thickness of the skull doesn't get any thicker as you get larger, generally speaking. So you don't want to take punches from big men.
And we are talking about big men, Mike.
Well, you put together two of these 62-kilo boys, and Lakai is still bigger. End of round one. I would suggest that Fakalelu, by virtue of cleaner shots landed and being busy, probably took that round. Jason Sodhi will have some words for his corner.
Okay? You're not cruising through this. You're here to win, okay? You do whatever you have to do. I don't give a fuck about your body for sore. You walk forward and win. You walk forward, but you've got a double step. Push him back with your jab. Push him back in the chest. Okay, push him back. And then set up your kick his body, top his legs. Yeah. Use the uppercuts from the inside, but chop the body. Take your time, okay?
Well, we saw good handiwork. Fakalelu showed some versatility, showed some good speed. And that was dangerously close to being an elbow. And this was, he did some good work with the uppercut as well. And that's beautiful combination work from Fakalelu. Lakai, he got from his corner what is known as a serve. We're underway in round 2. Lakai, the bigger of the two, standing centre ring, blocking out the sun. Fakalelu circling like a satellite. And pushing Lakai off, showing some strength of his own, although that one there was a punch to the back of his leg.
We've noticed Lakai's come forward with some bad intent at the moment now. He got that serve, like you mentioned, from Jason Suddy, but when the camera went off and you didn't see it, that serve continued on for another 30, 40 seconds. So it's a different man out there now in Lakai.
Lakai knows he needs to move forward. He needs to find some range. He needs to cut off. It was slow, but it worked to stop Fakalelu from circling around the periphery of the ring. He actually just needs to fight a little bit ugly and pressure his man, cut him down. He's certainly not as sharp as I've seen before from him, as Fakalelu goes for the rolling thunder, spinning hook kick.
All 107 kgs of the man. Don't forget, he's the smaller man of the two. 135 is the barbarian, Pauli Lakai.
Fakalelu looking for that right hand. Misses with the club over the top. Spinning back kick there. You've got to be careful of just taking those, because if it does manage to get in the liver or the floating ribs, Lakai will feel that. Doesn't matter how big you are. I'm not quite sure why he was throwing that technique. Now the clubs have come out. Fakalelu, though, he's showing he's got some courage. There's a slapping left hook from Lakai. He can get his leg up pretty big. There's a big left hook there. And there it is. I think it was the right uppercut. Caught Fakalelu doubling the impact. And there is the problem, fighting such an immense monster. It's quite simply the power they deliver. 3-3, final minute of the second round, well, final few seconds, and that was a break that Pauli Lakai desperately needed. That will be a 10-8 round to him, and he knows he can hurt this boy. Now let's see how that changes Fakalelu's work as we head back into the corner.
He has to come. That's the only way he's going to win. But you know our style. I always tell you, always keep walking forward, suck finish. But Pauli, you know, when he runs, do a quick kick. It doesn't have to be hard, just fast. You know how you nearly on him and then he runs away? Just do a quick kick.
Got you with one punch, hard punch. Just use the ring, move around, be smart. Use the angle, okay? And chop that legs, bro. Chop the legs. Go, buddy.
Let's see what the shot was. And it was the uppercut on the inside. And it was a short shot too, just brutal power. A hammer fist there from Lakai. You just don't want to be caught by that. In actual fact, he ate a left hook at the same time.
In terms of accuracy or being on point, it was only a bit of the glove that actually hit the surface of the cranium, and geez, that was enough to rock Fakalelu.
Fakalelu now has some work to do. He is a point behind, 10-8 second round. Lakai just needs to lead off a little bit when he throws his kicks. Again, he's not mobile. He's got those feet set, and he can't afford to do that quite so much.
These are different from the other rounds.
There's another right hand that landed from Lakai.
Turn it around for this big man, Mike.
Right hand. Fakalelu, that was off balance. Fakalelu, though, he's certainly got plenty of spirit. He's not backing away. I think with a bit more experience, he could be a great fighter. Lakai still working forward. Fakalelu listening to his corner. They're calling for the leg chop. Chop the tree trunks of the big man in the hope that he might fall, but only a minute to go. Spinning back kick to the heel, to the inside knee. Andy Hook style. Got some variation, Fakalelu. Well, you know, I'm not going to put that one on the highlight reel. One miss with the spinning back kick, and there's another one, and the other one fell over. 38 seconds to go. Lakai needs to put some acid on this boy to make sure it's not a drawn round. Not a lot being thrown by either boy at this point. Certainly a slowdown in pace from the lightweights. Lakai just trying to track him down. Fakalelu taking another rest on the canvas. We've spent at least 30 seconds of this round sitting on our backsides. There's another clubbing right hand there. Well, it wasn't pretty, but I think Pauli Lakai would have put that one in the bank. Fakalelu didn't do enough in the third and final to take it to a draw, in my opinion. A few flashy spinning back kicks, but nothing that landed of note. Lakai was the aggressor. And there was that uppercut that landed on the temple. That changed the course of the fight. And Pauli Lakai, I think he is quite happy to take a few moments to breathe in. And the two big boys reach the end of that bout. Lieutenant Dan brings the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of heavyweight action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a unanimous decision winner. Your winner fighting out of the red corner, Pauli the Barbarian Lakai!